Tony Farm Guy here with the new mod test for Farming Simulator 22. This is for all platforms. I'm on PS5 here on Rock Crawl and console, but this is, as I said, all platform mod. This is the Lizard SSK60. Now, this is a package of a tanker and 2 production facilities, and we will go through each one of them and is in detail as necessary. Now, this is by Pascal Kautz, 14.81 megabytes to download. We have a tanker at 9 slots on console, and the factories, we have a flour mill and a sugar mill, each at 17 slots for the first one. So let's talk about the tanker first, because it's not your typical tanker. And we will, well, show you why, because it's found under trailers, and it's specifically designed actually to work with these factories, which we'll explain in a minute, because this is a dry goods tanker. All your crop types, not sugar beets or beets, not sugar beets though, or sugar cane, which is interesting because the sugar mill takes those things. However, you do have seeds, sugar, flour, road salt, lime, and fertilizer. Now, if we take a bit of a run over to a buy anything. Now, okay, so let's get our let's get our help window on. There we go. So we have close cover, and that's it. Unload. It's really, so close cover has a very neat animation, as you can see here, like so. So you need to L1 and left on your D-pad to open your cover in order to fill it, and you can actually see inside the tank, which is pretty neat if you're looking through the hole. All right, so let's go to a buy anything. I did notice that it is a little bit of a small. You have to get kind of right in the middle of the tank, thereabouts, for the trigger to pop up. And as we can see here, well, let's start with wheat. So we got wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybeans, corn, seeds, sugar, flour, road salt, lime, and solid fertilizer. Well, let's go with, I don't know, wheat. Capacity is, well, we'll find out in a second here. I should have shown you in the, there we go, 60,000 liters. Okay, 60,000 liters capacity. Let's have a look at it in the store. We did look at it, but we didn't go into it, did we? There it is, $86,000, 60,000 liters of all those products. We have some color options, as you could imagine. Looking at my purple people eater one, we have all the standard Giants colors. The main color is your tank. Chassis color is pretty self-explanatory. Explanatory. And then rim colors, you again have all those colors available to you. 1200, 1200, and 500 in that order for the color change. 88,900 total price. Right, so now that we have it open, let's just watch it unload, because I do believe it does tip. And there's the unload trigger, and yes, it spits it out the back like a dog with diarrhea. It seems that's quite unique. I haven't really seen that before, although it does empty quite quickly. That was unexpected. Right, okay, so not too bad, a fairly good speed to empty. Right, okay. Now, let's talk about the factories. We have 2 factories, like I said. We have a flour factory and a sugar mill factory. These can be found under productions and factories. As I said, 17 slots each. Now we have the grain mill, which will produce flour from oats, barley, sorghum, and wheat, not necessarily in that order. $96,000 to put down. If we look at the production, there we go. Wheat flour, barley, oat, and sorghum flour. The capacities are 270,000 liters of each of the inputs. If we look at the recipe, though, they are all different. Wheat is 3,600 cycles a month, 5 in, 4 out. Barley is 600 cycles, 30 in, 23 out. Oats is 1,200 cycles, 15 in, 19 out. And sorghum is 1,200 at 15 in and 16 out. Somehow I feel like I got the farm report listing the prices for never mind. Just kind of a flashback from anyways. Yes, so we're going to test. I have actually 4 of these set up with one of each of them producing one kind of flour to see what the production rates actually are without pulling out a calculator. The next factory we're going to look at is the sugar mill. That is right beside the other one. 17 slots, $80,000 for that. It will produce sugar from sugar beets, sugar cane, and cut sugar beet. Now, what's okay? So we'll talk about this, and then we'll talk about what makes these unique from the other standard game ones. Inputs are all the same here. We have a grate to go for input. Same with the flour mill. If we look at our inputs 360,000 liters of each of the products. Inputs. Recipes are as follows: 12,000 cycles a month for sugar beet, 2 in, 1 out. Sugar beet cut, 4,800, 5 in, 3 out. Sugar cane, 12,000, 2 in, and so that's the same recipe as the sugar beet, sugar cane. The outlier is the sugar beet cut. Okay. Right, so what makes these different than sugar mills and flour mills is that the output is not going to be in crates. It will not, there is no crate spawn area for this. It is bulk. It will produce it in bulk, and thus the trailers hold the bulk materials from these productions. Now, we're going to test a couple of other trailers to see if they work, just to see. But first we have to turn them all on, is what would be a good thing to do. So we got wheat, we're going to turn that on. This one is barley. This one's oat. This one's sorghum. This one's sugar beet cut. This one is sugar cane, and this one is sugar beet sugar. Now they're all turned on. We're going to sleep. We're going to have a month pass by, and then we're going to test the output on the factories, and we'll see how much they produce. So see you in a bit. Right, so we are back, and yes, so results. What have we got? What did we produce over the course of a month? If I said I was somewhat disappointed, it would be kind of a mild reaction. Yes, 14,000 liters of flour in a month for the wheat flour. If we go over to barley, 13,000. Oat was the best at 22,000, and then sorghum at 18. So you're not going to produce a whole whack of product with these flour mills. So yeah, not what you'd call high production. It'd be, you get that off yeah. Anyways, moving on to the sugar. Now, you know, sugar cane gets produced at a ridiculous amounts off of a field. Same with beets. The capacities were great. 400. What would they say? 400,000 liters of capacity, but the output, again, quite disappointing in my opinion. 14,000 liters. Sugarcane was actually 11,000. Same with sugar beet. So the sugar beet cut actually produced more, which is not surprising since it was cut up. It's easier to produce, but not a whole lot faster than the sugar cane. If you're looking at 11,000 liters of sugar being produced, a full thing of sugar cane, a full factory, as you can see here, it's only down maybe 10%. Yeah, 10 months to go through a full, yeah, not good. I know maybe that's not even realistic, I don't think. In my opinion, I don't know how fast these things actually go through, but only 11,000 liters in a whole month, it seems like a bit low to me. Anyways, having critiqued the production speed, hopefully there'll be an update to speed it up, or a update to add a unrealistic speed one if you want. But if we jump in here, I did notice that before we turned it on, nothing would happen when you come under here, but now we get these start filling. So let's fill it up. There we go. We have bulk sugar filling up our trailer, and there it is. We have filled, or I haven't filled, but I mean we have extracted the sugar into our bulk container. Isn't that nice? Now, there we go, and we can sell it. Spits it out the back like so, in a very unusual fashion. Now let's hop into our truck here, and because I have an industrial sugar mod, this truck should pick up the sugar from the factory. This trailer. This is the Silo Boss trailer, and yes, so we have sugar in a regular, well, I would say regular. Now is this going to work for every trailer? Probably not. Let's go look at our, I do believe, this one. I do believe the reason why I can do this with a trailer, a regular trailer, is this mod here. This is the industrial sugar mod. I will put a description, put a link, not a link, but a description of that mod in the description, if that makes any sense at all. So you know what it is. It might make this whole process a little bit easier. However, these tankers actually do work quite well, and with the amounts produced here, you don't have to worry about filling this thing up too much. Again, let's see here. There we go. Start filling flour, bulk flour. There we go. Fills in there quite nicely. Let's go with this one. See, there is no industrial flour mod. So let's see if this, we'll have to empty it first. Let's empty this sugar out of here and see if we can put flour in here in bulk. I kind of doubt it, but I haven't tried it yet, actually. So this is, there we go. Sugar out. Hopefully flour in. No. So unless you have a trailer that, it's stuck in there. It's quite the narrow passage here. No sugar. Now, the other thing, obviously, that you can see here is once the product has gone in, even though we have a bulk output, I cannot remove the oats that I have put in there. So if you put too much oats in there, you're not getting to get it out. You're not getting the oats out unless you make it into flour. That's a pet peeve of mine with factories. Same with this one. It's like, I put too much barley in there. The production's very slow. Too bad for you. you're going to have to wait until it produces flour because you won't be able to get the oats back or barley or anything out of there. Same with the sugar mills. You cannot take out the beets or sugarcane once they have been put in. And I think that pretty much wraps it up. There you have it. That is the Lizard SSK60 package by Pascal Kautz. 14.81 megabytes to download and 9 slots for the tanker. Where's the tanker? There's the tanker. 9 slots for this unique styled tanker, dry goods tanker, and 17 slots for each first one of the mills. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.